Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to MRC. It is the Tier 3 boys having their go around Azerbaijan, and it's your favourite Hornet. I can say that because I know for a fact the other Hornet won't be listening. This should be a very good race, very close walls, very high speeds, makes for a very exciting race. I am joined tonight by none other than Bobo. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Good evening, man. I'm doing really good. And you?
Yeah, not too bad. Actually going to get some racing done this week, so that's a start.
Yeah, indeed. You're going for extreme right away, so.
Yeah. No assists around here is it's fun. It's an experience.
It's so difficult.
Oh my gosh.
It's difficult, yeah.
What did you think of Azerbaijan on Monday?
Oh, it was so difficult with if I'm talking about my own race, like I had so much difficulty with my straight line speed. Every time I was just behind somebody and some people behind me, and they overtook me like every time on the straight. So I was going slowly to P4 to P15.
Yeah, that was like me. 8.4 wings, and I was like, that must be really low wings. No, anytime I got to a straight, I was just being demolished. I was like, okay.
I can imagine, man.
All of the Tier 1 boys must have been running like 1.1 wings. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's insane.
But here we go. BFD Ross will be our first person to complete a lap, so we will jump on board with him as he goes on to the pit straight. The exit is very, very important all the way back here. Although the pit straight seems far away, you've got to get your exit right, otherwise you are bleeding time all the way down this very, very long pit straight. If you've got it right, you should probably reach about 211 miles an hour by the end of the pit straight. I'm going to brake about 125 meters, super hard down to third gear, and try to really plant it on exit. Then you've got this little kink in the wall by there, which is your braking point down to third gear. He takes that very nicely. Onto the DRS straight. He has got his DRS open. That just took him a little while. And then you're going to brake about 110 meters down to third gear, or second gear if you prefer. And then a very mini straight, braking about 70 meters. And throw it in. Good. This is a hard one because the braking boards are on the right where you're not looking. But you're going to brake about 75 meters. And he takes that chicane very nicely. For a little bit of a kick on the exit, but not too bad. Then you're going to brake about 80 meters and throw it in. You can really, really cut that corner, which is good. And the Leclerc I am stupid corner. Thankfully, BFD Ross was not stupid. He took that very, very nicely. Holds it in second and gets a very nice exit. Then we've got another straight, which isn't straight because it's got a couple of kinks in it. Then you're going to brake about 100 meters super hard down to third gear, keeping it very right and throwing it in. A little bit wobbly on entry, but not too bad. 100 meters is more or less your braking point there. And as I said, you really want to get a good exit here. Take these corners nice and smoothly so that you're not scrubbing off any excess speed and you're carrying as much as possible. I tell you what, there's a Haas who's going to be getting a beautiful slipstream all the way down to the line here. That'll be very, very nice for him. And BFD Ross is going to do a 1 minute 42 dead, 1 minute 41.4 from Hive Eclipse. Very, very nice banker laps from both of them.
Yeah, that was interesting to see, like, so close behind him.
I mean, it can work out, getting a tow for an entire lap, but you also run the risk of losing a lot of time due to being in dirty air.
Yeah, indeed. And if you're faster than him, in all the corners, you struggle.
Then you're going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah, indeed.
It was last week. I had a tow from Bailey all the way round on my banker lap, and I couldn't improve because the tow is so powerful around Monza that I just lost all of the time I made up in the corners down the straights.
Oh yeah, read it. Yeah, that's the con part.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Smith's going to do a 1 minute 41.9. Very nice lap. And here comes Jackster, who's getting a tow from his teammate. Big tow, very nice indeed.
Jackster is at the moment
40.9. Very nice lap. Because his teammate obviously cannot set a lap as a higher tier reserve, but has come out just to help his teammate.
Interesting to see what the Naked Champ, he's I think second in championship.
Yeah, Naked Champ is, he's a very, very quick driver. Be very interested to see what he can do around here.
Yeah, he's just 18 points behind, what's his name, Afina? The Ferrari driver.
Oh, Avinash.
Avinash. Yeah, thank you very much.
Avinash, yes.
Beautiful name though. Are they both from South Africa? Or
Both
just,
South African, yes.
Really, man. So cool.
Yeah, in this... Ash and Naked Champ, all of whom are South African. Oh, disqualified B17, facing the wrong way.
Wookie's on a really fast lap. Let's see what he can do.
But he's very low on ERS, so this is going to hurt him all the way down this straight. Yeah, 140.6, still a very, very good lap.
It's a difficulty around here to have enough ERS the last straight lap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's if you can get your ERS management right, then you can really pump out an amazing lap here. But you've got to be able to manage the ERS, because if you've got none left for the final lap, for the final straight rather, then you're just going to bleed time the whole way.
Yeah, Ben said it last week, like, I told him, like, you had a really good lap, and he said, yeah, it was a good lap, but it's the most of the difficulty was management of the ERS.
Exactly. If he'd managed his ERS, he'd probably be in the low 1-minute 40s there.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But here we go, we've got Stoob, who's about to start a lap now. So let's see what he can do.
Stoop was second in the last year.
He was. He was, to someone who, ironically, just was never a tier 3.
No, exactly. And he won the Challenger in the Extreme.
Yeah, he did. He's
or was it the MRX?
MRCX, yeah, the Challenger tier. Yeah, he'd been here about 10 seasons, never had a title, and then won 2 in 2 seasons.
Wow.
Ooh, big kick from Stoob on the exit there. That looks a little bit better. Takes that chicane really nicely, very smooth. Cuts that very nicely. He's catching up to a Red Bull, who will hopefully either move on or get out of his way.
Make a champ. What will he do?
Ooh, 39.8. What a lap.
That could be Paul.
That could very well be Paul, yes.
Stoop, and do we have more drivers from this tire?
Stoob comes down towards the pit straight. Took those two very smoothly. Let's see what he's going to get.
He has the same problem with the ERS.
Yeah. .141.2 puts him into P6. Not a bad little lap.
A decent bank lap.
And Sambal with a 43.6. So I believe That's all of the tier 3s we've got today. So we've got Scottish Ninja DNF'd, and so did B17. So we've got 12 races of the correct tier.
Yeah, it's got this ninja just crashed.
I think, unfortunately, he crashed on his outlap, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Very easy to miss braking points around here.
Yeah. I was so scared of braking entire one Monday. I was just doing it so early. It was way too early, and people just overtook me so easily.
Yeah, when you're following, it works really well to brake early here and kind of just roll up to the person in front of you. But if you're the one defending, you've got to be so confident on your braking zones.
Yeah. Yeah, true. That's what I should more concentrate on. The guy in front of me, instead of only the braking point.
Yeah,
guy on the right
just
side.
ignore the guy behind you. If you've got someone in front of you, then you've got someone you can react to and just roll up to. It's fine.
Yeah, indeed.
We haven't got many people on a lap right now.
Few people on the outlet. Wookie's on the outlet.
Smith is not on a lap. I think Smith's going into the pits. Never mind.
Yeah, and there's another Ferrari, and he's going into the pit as well. Yeah, that's
Hyperclips
also
is on his
like a
outlap.
difficulty around this lap. It's a long lap, so you
It's
only
a
have
very
like
long lap.
2 runs, maybe 3, but 3 is really hard to do.
You can do 3 if you literally get into the lobby, chuck your setup on, and immediately leave the garage.
Exactly.
But if you take any time to kind of think and plan, then no, you're not going to get 3 runs in. I think Wookie is going to be the first person who's going to take us round a lap.
Yeah.
So let's see what he can do as he comes down the pit straight. Gets to about 208 miles an hour, so running relatively high wings around here. But he looks very, very confident under traction, so maybe it's working for him. Very nice indeed. Oh, rides the curb pretty well there, actually. Very nice, very smooth. That, according to the minimap, is a purple first sector, so we shall see.
Beautiful. I have the guy behind him, the Haas driver, he crashed a little bit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He slided away, so he's going to abort his lap.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't have damage, then just save your ERS back up and go again.
Yeah, indeed. There's no damage, so he should be fine.
That's the main thing. Let's see where Wookie is at the end of his second sector. He is just under 0.6 up, but he's got the same ERS problem. He's down to 8%.
That's the big key. I don't know how many...
Mind you, he's going to get a tow here potentially. He's not taking the tow. .1. It's an improvement by basically 0.5, but not quite enough. As the Haas is ready to go again. Oh, but he's had to back out for a Ferrari, so he's scrubbed off a whole load of speed down that straight. Oh, he's going into the pit, so he's probably not going to get another run in at this point. Sambal's retired. I think he must have lost it somewhere.
Yeah, Smith is going for a lap now.
Sambal seems to be driving down the track, even though his car is DNF'd. Oh well, we move. The naked champ is on his lap. So let's see what he can do. If he can, then that will be a mighty lap from him.
Yeah, and I'm going to watch his ERS management. Maybe it's different compares with others. Yes, a lot of...
Half a second up in the first sector.
Wow.
This could be an almighty lap if he keeps this hooked up. He's got a Ferrari ahead of him, who I'm not sure if he's on a lap or not.
Check. It's Smith. No, it's
It'll be Avanash then.
Yeah, indeed. And it looks like he is on a lap though.
6/10 up. And he's got a lot of ERS. And a toe down the pit straight, so this could be a very, very good lap from Naked Champ.
Good lap from
39.4, very nice.
There's a few drivers, Jackster, Stoop, outlap, so.
Smith's on his outlap, but I don't think he's going to make it all the way around.
He won't. Oh, and he crashed.
Oh no.
I think his airplane.
Let's see what Stoop can do on his lap. He's got a Ferrari right behind him of Jackster, so Jackster could benefit really well from this. Stoop's looking much smoother this lap. At the end of the first sector, he's half a second up nearly. So there's definitely room on this lap. This could potentially put him top 3, if he can keep it up. Looking very, very well done through the castle section.
Yeah, Flaherty, the unfortunate, is not going faster.
Oh, that's a shame.
He was a second up, and he used all his ERS, so he's out there for now.
Oh, Stube lost a load of time there by a Ferrari putting him off. He's only 3/10 up now. He's got much more ERS down the pit straight, though. So he should gain a decent amount of time back here. Oh, no, he's used his deployment.
Oh, Stoop as well. Cost him a little bit.
Half a second improvement, so he goes into P4. Just behind Wookie. And Jackster goes all the way up to P2. Very nice lap from Jackster. I think Hyverclip's actually got his lap started, so let's see if he's going to make it. Oh, he's got cars weaving in front of him, but that could have actually worked out, provided him with a mini toe. 41.005 puts him into P6. Very nice indeed.
That's qualifying, I think. Yeah.
And that is qualifying, yes, because the 2 Ferraris are going into the pits. So there you go. The starting grid will be Naked Champ, Jackster, Wookie, Stube, Flaherty, Hyverclips, BFD, Smith, Avanash, and Sambal in P10, followed by Iravoice Bergen, Scottish Ninja, Armar, Benny, Loppy, Saviour, Airways, Ant, and B17, who unfortunately was disqualified in quali. Tell you what, that is an absolutely rapid time from the naked champ.
Yeah, I think ERS management. He was the only guy like with the best left.
Yep. I've
Was
received a
quite,
very
I think the
interesting
whole
message from Armar Red, who's in the lobby, who has
Really?
reason to believe it might be going wet after about 30 minutes.
That's really interesting, man. It's already so hard to brake here, and then with rain. Middle of
I
the
mean, a
race,
wet
wow.
Azerbaijan is always very, very interesting, to be fair.
Yeah, we're in for an exciting race, I think.
I've only just loaded the YouTube chat, so hello to everyone who is in the YouTube chat, including Scottish Ninja, Mark Hodgson, Chris Bailey, who's been responding to things I've been saying on stream, but I didn't have the stream open, so I have not currently got the context, I'm afraid. But I'm sure it was very funny, Chris Bailey, so well done. And Steve Jarman, hello. Simon, listen, Mark. Let's not go there. And let's see what happens when we open. I mean, it's looking very sunny for it to go wet.
Looks sunny indeed, yeah.
I'm not.
Everything can change.
I mean, it can change on this game dramatically. It can be burning hot sunshine, and then 20 minutes later, it's absolutely chucking it down. So who knows?
Yeah, for me, it's always like, still like, I've done so many races this game now, and I'm still struggling like when it's going to rain.
Yeah.
Because if you see like the icon, like in the qualification, you see the icon of the race, like it's got a little bit rain, a little bit sunny. Then I still don't know like is it going to rain? It said like it's only 20% of rain, but it's always difficult for me.
Yeah, my top tip to you is that the icons mean absolutely nothing on this game.
Okay.
They're absolutely useless. It says, oh yeah, it's going to rain, and then you get into the race and it's just really dry, and it's just absolutely useless. I have my special trick, which works, I'm going to say 99% of the time, because there's only been one time it's let me down, and I can clue you in after the race, because I'm not giving it to the entire YouTube chat, my goodness.
Thank you.
I've got to keep what little advantages I can.
Yeah, exactly, man. You're doing good lately, so.
I had a very good Monza, but again, that came down to a unbelievably good strategy call on Monday.
Indeed, man, that was beautiful for me.
Because I was in a party with Fox, and he was like, it's dry, it's time to pit. And I was like, it's not. And he was like, yeah, it's time to pit. So he pitted. And he came out of the box, and he was like, yeah, it wasn't time to pit. I was like, told you.
Yeah.
And then the safety car was just an absolute godsend for me.
Yeah, man. Before, right?
I probably could have been on the podium if I'd thought, because I had my hard set. Because at the point it started getting dry, I was like, I'm going to need hards to get to the end from here. But with the safety car, I should have gone for mediums, and I just didn't change it.
Yeah, but you still did it before, really nice.
I can tell you this for free. That is not going to happen in Singapore.
Singapore, man.
If I can get a point out of Singapore, I will consider that the greatest drive of my career. Because I hate Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore. I used to hate it, but sometimes things you hate, you're going to love them, you know?
I tried it today for the first proper practice session since getting this game, and I have to be honest, I am not a fan at all.
I can understand.
But that could be my setup as much as anything, because I just went, oh, I'll try this, I'll chuck this suspension on, we'll see what happens, and I was spinning for most of it.
Yeah. Setups are really important as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Particularly around places like Singapore, the walls. It's another Monaco, but slightly less disgusting than Monaco, but not by very much.
people said that as well about Hungary. It's like
Yeah,
Monaco without walls.
yeah. I've weirdly come to not hate Monaco.
No, I always, it's there's something interesting about it. Of course, like staying out of wing damage,
Yep, yep.
staying,
Not
yeah, the
getting damaged. That
qualification.
is an important step one.
Yeah, the qualification is always like exciting.
I've had one win in Monaco in my career, and I technically didn't win because someone else won, but they were a higher tier reserve, so they got demoted. So I technically won, so it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, and we will count that one.
Close enough. But yes, hopefully. Oh, yes, I've just seen a ready up symbol, so we will be getting underway any minute. Good evening in the YouTube chat, Fabian. I'm pretty sure you're driving, so focus on that. And yes, you did pee in my car on Monday. It was very rude. I'm having it deep cleaned before I race next week.
He should, man. The naked champ is like on pole position. He is second in championship, man. What can he do?
Well, he's in an advantageous position. That's a word I don't use very often. In that he's currently sitting on pole, and Avanash is all the way down in P9.
Yeah, so that's really interesting.
So that could work out great for him. Let's see what tyre strategies people have gone for. And we have got a bit of a mix. Most of the top 10 have gone for mediums, except for Smith, who has gone for softs. And Stoop, who's interestingly gone for hards.
That's really interesting because one thing you know, like, there will be a safety car. There will be a safety car.
Yep, that's true. I will say the hards go a long way.
Yeah.
Like, the wear's just non-existent on the hards around here. So I can only assume Stoop's plan is stick out through the safety cars, hope there's a late safety car, and go for softs.
That would be like, yeah, that's the only reason to go for hards on this track. But you're so at a disadvantage in the beginning, man.
Yeah. And a lot of the higher tier reserves have gone for soft. Sorry, go on.
No, it's so hard to warm up the tires in this game without
doing
the AI modus. So if you go on the hard on the beginning, it will be hard.
It will be horrible, yes. Even the mediums are nasty to get up to temp for the start of a race.
Yeah, and I believe the tire, like it's not that worse. Like the, how you call it? Help me. The percentage of the tire.
Oh, the tire wear, yeah.
Yeah, the tire wear. It's not that bad, I believe. Like, for me at least. On Monday it was not that bad.
I found that full fuel on mediums, you've got to be careful. Only because, particularly if you're no assists, it's easy to lock up. And that does take some wear out of your tyres.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't lock up because I braked so early, so...
That'll also work, yeah.
It'll also work.
That's one way to do it.
Almost there, man.
You can't lock up if you brake 50 meters early and just lift off. I think we're going to have to go on board because I've just got the worst camera angle that this game can possibly give you looking at the rear of the grid.
Yeah, me too.
So here we go. B17 is just coming up to his grid slot now. In he goes. And we're about ready to start. Any minute now, once the game sorts itself out. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are away! And it is an amazing start for the Mercedes! Straight up into P1. Wookie goes up into P1, but then runs super wide and loses P1. So it's back to Jackster, but Naked Champ is alongside, going into turn 2 and takes the lead back. Stoob's holding on to P4.
Slowly. You don't want damage in the first lap.
No, you absolutely do not. And it was close there. It was touch and go. Oh, Stoob and Hyperclips are too wide through that corner, but Stoob stays ahead for the moment. Oh, Hyperclips sends it into the chicane! What a send, and Flaherty's having half a look as well.
He's already like 2 up.
Oh my gosh, Stoob's lost 2 places in the first. Oh, big kick from Jackster. Gives Wookie a look up the inside. And he gets the move done. And this is just playing into the Naked Champ's hands, who already has a 1.3 second lead before the end of the first lap.
Jackster is really close behind Wookie. This lap we don't have DRS yet.
No DRS, so Wookie's going to have, Jackster rather, is going to have to rely on the slipstream here.
Ross is really close behind still.
Oh, he is. And through he goes. And Avanash is having a look at Stoob as well.
Yeah, wow. Not the start Stoob wanted.
No, absolutely not. Benny's having a look now.
Everything can happen now.
I think it's all settled down a little bit now. Mind you, BFD Ross has caught right up to the back of Flaherty.
Oh, Flaherty lost his wing.
Oh, has he lost his wing?
Yeah,
he's lost an end plate. And he's lost another end plate. Oh, and Avanash runs wide now.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone's running wide. Keep it between the white line, gentlemen. I mean, I know there's a few white lines because it's a road circuit, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Benny's on a mission.
Yep, he does have to stop 3 times, so he can be on a mission.
He is so quick. Can he do it like that? Would be so insane, man.
I mean, this is the man who is actually taking serious competition to Ugoni, so he's a quick guy.
Yeah, he is.
And there are some gaps forming at the start. The only person in the top 4 with DRS is Hyperclips.
Yeah.
And even then, it doesn't look like the DRS is particularly helping him.
Maybe Ross can stay behind Ben.
Yeah, that's all he wants to do, is just stick behind him and use the DRS.
But that's not it's easier said than done.
It is a lot easier said than done, yes. Oh, we've got a yellow flag somewhere. I think it might have been Ant. Or possibly Era Voice. As Stoob's just got to very patiently wait for those hards to get into the correct working temperature.
There's a few drivers.
Oh, Avanash hits the wall again.
That's not good.
I don't think he's got damage, so I think he's gotten away with it. Yeah, he has, to be fair.
Wow.
As to be fair, Wookie's caught right back up to the Naked Champ. He's gonna have DRS this lap, in theory. But 6/10, I don't know, is that a little bit far back, possibly?
Yeah, I think it's around 5/6. Depends, of course, like what kind of wings you have. But
he is gaining quickly, but is not going to be close enough this time. As Benny's already caught up to Hyperclips.
see the drivers on hard tires, they are struggling. Of course, in the beginning.
Yep.
Stoop is. Stoop was the guy from tire 3 on the hard, so.
Yep.
He lost some positions.
But he's hoping that by playing the... Oh, Jackster!
Oh, there's a
missed a corner!
Oh. Yeah.
So that is unfortunate. He's gone all the way from P3 down to P10.
Yeah, I personally think that's the most difficult corner. With braking. For
Oh, VSC.
It is. It could be error force. Let me check. Doesn't have wing damage, but.
I think Benny misread his delta because he was very suddenly stopped on track.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've got a drive-through for Hive Eclipse.
It's gonna hurt him.
That's really unfortunate. It is always better to build a delta under VSC.
Yeah. Has to be said, like, we have like all 20 drivers still, so that's
Yeah. Lap 4 and we've still got 20 drivers, so it's a good start. Wookie has overtaken the Naked Champ for the lead of the race. And now I think we're going to have a 21 lap battle of constantly switching positions to the end.
Yeah. I've Eclipse, he's going to the pit for his drive-thru.
Yep.
I think it's smart to do it right away, because there's a chance of safety cars and everything.
Oh, Naked Champ and Wookie are too wide. You don't want to go too wide there, lads.
Ooh, and that is Scottish Ninja.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate. And there's a safety car.
Yeah.
Now it's really interesting. What Stoop, I think he will stay out on the hard tires.
He has to stay out, yeah. Steve Jarman, what's position changes? Good question. Benny up 12 for a start. Saviour and B17 both up 10. Loppy up 8. Ant up 7. In terms of tier 3s, Avanash is... Apart from B17, who's up 10, Avanash is our biggest gainer by being up 4. Our biggest loser really is Flaherty, who's down 13 places. Smith's down 11. Jax's down 9. So there has been a lot of changing around in the early parts of this race.
Yeah, and I've Eclipse, he made this decision to go right away with this drive-through penalty. And after that, the safety car came, so he is in a good place now again.
Yes, he went in at the right time, because if he hadn't taken it and the safety car came out, then you kind of get the stress of, oh my gosh, what if I run out of time to serve it?
Yeah.
BFD Ross and Avanash are pitting off their medium tyres. Both onto a set of hards, I believe.
Yeah, and the hard one, I think it can go to the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll go to the end. I mean, wear on the hards is about 1.5% a lap.
Yeah.
So they'll probably be on about roughly 30% by the end.
Some soft runners are staying out.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the higher tiers aren't allowed to pit under safety car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, that is really difficult to do it, yeah.
So they're going to lose a lot of positions when they do come off the softs.
Yeah, but some good practice for later.
Yeah, exactly. Very important. Tell you what, B17, because of those pit stops, all the way up to P7.
Yeah, there's not many people going into the pit. Even the tire 3 drivers.
Yeah. It was only BFD and Avanash who stopped under safety car, but Smith had stopped a lap earlier. Oh no, Sambal stopped as well, actually. So did Jackster. So I'm just absolutely making things up as I go. Oh, ear voice Fabian, rain in 10 minutes. So I think we know why Stu went for the hard tyres.
Oh, yeah, of course. I almost forgot.
Maybe he's pulled an absolutely blinding strategy out here. I mean, I think he's... Yeah, Stu's level with where he started. So actually, really the hard tyres haven't hurt him. And Benny's got to stop yet, not under safety car. So he's de facto P3. So somehow, this strategy has actually worked out really, really well for Stu.
Somebody going into the pit and...
It is Ant. Naughty Ant. Bad Ant. You're not allowed to stop under safety car. We'll be having words, sir.
With Baby Hornet.
Yes, words with Baby Hornet. That's what you don't want.
Yeah.
A gentle reminder that higher tier reserves are not allowed to stop under safety car. But yes, that's going to get very interesting if the rain does come. It's still looking relatively sunny. So I'm expecting the weather's going to be changing pretty quickly if it's going to change.
Indeed, and we have seen some lockup, some too late braking, and with the rain coming up, it could be really interesting.
Yeah, I don't even know what my braking points would be in the wet. I've done zero wet practice around Azerbaijan because I just kind of accepted that if it's going to rain, then I'm not going to finish, and it is what it is.
I hope you're going to finish that.
I hope it's not going to rain for Extreme. If we're going to make wishes, then I'm just going to wish that it's not going to rain in the first place. Then I don't need to worry about finishing.
I made myself like a mistake into the pit lane. I was like on the last position. I was going too fast on the pit lane.
Yeah.
I wanted to go for the fastest lap and I crashed. Oh, the safety
car
is going in.
It is, yes.
Lego.
Steve Jarman, I'll set weather to dry. Thank you, Steve. We will not be having rain in Baku.
Oh, no.
You're a good man. Right, let's see when Wookiee's gonna go. Still weaving.
With naked champ.
He's still weaving. Any minute now. How late is he gonna go?
Yeah.
He's gone! Got a bit of a jump on Naked Champ. Benny's gone straight into the pits.
Smart decision from him.
Saviour and Loppy have stayed out for another lap yet. Oh, Loppy lost it out of turn one. Other than that, I think we're fairly clear through the first two turns. Everyone survived. Oh, we've got two Alpines together on track. Historically, that has not ended well in real life F1.
No, indeed. Ross is on the softer tire though. Not the softer tire, the newer tire.
Yep, he is indeed. Oh, 3 seconds for Naked Champ. That's really gonna hurt him.
Yeah, especially like on Baku with the safety cars. Maybe a late safety car, you never know.
And some rain to throw in there as well.
Yeah. Stoop can't follow the pace with the hard tire
It's going to take him a while to get those hard tyres up to temperature.
Yeah, that's the difficulty around here.
But I think once they're up to temperature, I think the mediums will probably be falling off, and he will have a lot more pace.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got is it an Aston Martin having issues at the back, I think? Yeah, missing an end plate, unfortunately.
Bergen. We have a 3-wide battle for P5.
Oh my gosh, we do!
For P4.
Is Avanash going to come out ahead? No, B17 is. Very nice move from B17. As Era Voice takes the place from Ross as well.
Beautiful, clean racing.
Yeah, very, very nice indeed. As Avanash has the DRS, is he going to get the move done into the braking zone? No, he's not. Bergen retired in the pits, unfortunately.
Yeah, F15 is like on the new tires of the all.
Yeah. Ooh, big lockup from B17. As Avanash does get a better exit, surely he's not going to send it into that corner. No, he's not.
They're all so close to each other for P4.
P4 all the way down to Flaherty, and P10 is just one long DRS train. This is the kind of racing we like. Yep.
He's still in DRS though.
He'd ideally like to be a little bit closer.
Champ, I think he'll go for the move on P1.
Yeah, here he comes. As he gets the move done before the braking zone, there's nothing we can do about that one.
Era Voice is on the back for P5.
He is. As he pitted super early, to be fair, onto those hard tyres.
Yeah. Really close racing now. Good to see it.
We love it.
Battling, but he's in front.
Yeah, he's going to be chasing down Stube now. Oh, too wide through the very tight left-hander, but they both get through. And Hive gets the place. And it's now a DRS train from B17 all the way down to Ant in P13.
Ross is going side by side in the castle,
but Hive keeps the place for the moment.
Yeah, he backed out. I think it was a smart decision.
Yeah, that's a risky place to try and go for a move.
Yeah, side by side.
As Hive is desperately trying to stay in the DRS of Jackster. He's just teetering on the edge of it. Is he going to get in?
Naked Champ, Wookie is like out of DRS.
Oh, he is.
Just 1 second. It's closed up, so maybe he's using a lot of DRS to try to get closer. F15 is going.
Oh my gosh, the straight line speed of Benny! He has insane straight line speed! Oh, and that's a huge collision! It is suddenly getting very overcast.
Yeah.
Engineer may have been right about 10 minutes to rain.
Naked Champ is building the gap really closely.
He's doing it very steadily, but it is building.
He's building. Jackster is really close for P5.
Oh yeah, it is going to rain any minute now. It has gotten so overcast so quickly.
Feels like the Netherlands, no? And probably the UK as well.
Yeah, yeah. Particularly Wales, it's always raining here. But mostly it's settling down now. A little bit.
The gaps are much closer than before the safety car. Of
Yes,
course,
they are.
Logic a little bit, but they stay closer after a while, so it's good. See, Stoop. Oh, taking Wookie. What? Oh, he's going for the pit. He's going into the pit.
That's a weird moment to pit for Wookie.
Yeah,
onto the hard tyres. If it's going to rain, then that's a bizarre time to pit. But Stoop says, thank you very much. I'll carry on.
I didn't think about it. Indeed, if it's going to rain, it's really like... But maybe the medium tyre for him was gone. But
maybe, but you think you'd just kind of power through the pain, really.
Yeah. And naked champ is already like almost like 8 seconds.
Yeah, if he can keep this clean, Naked Champ has more or less got this one in the bag at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, a safety car can change everything with his 3 seconds penalty.
This is very, very true. You can never count one out around here.
Oh, the big crash from the Ferrari driver.
Oh, Avinash is gone.
Oh no.
Has he got damage? I'm not sure. He hasn't got damage, so that's positive.
Wow, that's insane. He's behind his teammate now, Smith.
As B17, I think, is going to make a pretty easy pass on Jackster through here.
Is the Alpine going for it? For P4 behind Jackster.
He's set up beautifully for as soon as he opens that DRS flap. Although, I say that.
There's a lot of ERS. Oh, it's 3 wide.
Oh, through goes Ivor Clip straight into a wall.
No. Will it be a safety car now?
Oh, I see rain. I see rain.
This is interesting.
Oh, I love this.
Intermediate tire already. And
do you know what?
For the wet tire. What?
I have done tier 3 comms 3 weeks in a row. And 3 weeks in a row it has started dry and gone wet partway through the race. I'm cursed. Well, the tier 3s are cursed whenever I'm on comms, so unlucky, boys.
How about this going on the wet tire, man? So that's a really strange call.
I mean, Armar's one who doesn't like to fight the lower tiers. He likes to fill a seat, do his own thing.
Yeah. Oh, you see people struggling with the back of the car, sliding.
Oh, yes. Oh! Oh, is Hyperclips missing an end plate, do I see?
Yeah, he does, I think.
3 seconds for B17.
I think Xavier...
I think Xavier let him through.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh! The Xavier nearly dies and he's on soft tyres. So I think we might be switching to Inters pretty soon.
What will Naked Champ do? Oh, he's not in yet.
Iravoice pits. Well, Iravoice tries to pit and spins in the pit lane. DRS disabled. That is a point where you pit.
Yeah.
And Stoop unfortunately stayed out, so he's gonna have a very slidey lap on those hard tyres. 10 seconds for B17, it goes from bad to worse.
everyone who's pitted is on the right tire. Looks like. Oh!
Oh, Stoob just can't turn.
I hope Eclipse is on the hard tire. He just pitted. I think he made a mistake.
I think it's a mistake or a glitch. Whatever it is, he's gonna be in a right pickle.
He's sliding a lot, man, outside of the pit.
Stoob has 0 end plates right now.
Airways, I think he lost his wing as well. Let me see. He lost his
No, Airways, he lost an end plate. But the majority of his wing is still there, so it's something. It's a VSC.
Yeah.
If this stays out, this could save Stoob's hide in this race.
And that's his, I think the end of our Haas driver. He's still on the hards and he's struggling a lot. I think he's a little bit done. He's frustrated that the safety car.
Oh yeah, he just has 0 front wing.
Yeah, I think he's frustrated after the.
Yeah, it's not been his race, unfortunately.
Yeah. I can imagine when you go to the pit for new intermediates and maybe you made a mistake by yourself or the game didn't.
Or the game glitched again.
Yeah. Still a virtual safety car now.
Yeah, Stoob is hoping it stays out for approximately 20 more seconds so he can get his pit stop done. Naked Champ is going to come out absolutely postcodes ahead of everyone else.
Yeah. Ben is going in as well. Oh, Ben is like behind Jexta.
Oh, they're going to double stack.
Yeah, maybe he let him through. So, I'm not sure who was in front.
Let's see where Stoob's going to come out with this front wing repair.
Oh, there's a safety car.
Oh, it's a full safety.
Yeah, there's a full safety car now.
The game's lying to me again. He gets up behind BFD Ross. So actually, oh, that's gutting. Actually, that's not worked out too badly for Stoob. He's only really lost 1 place because Era Voice is higher tier.
I think for Hive, I think he's happy the safety car came.
Yes.
After the mistake, yeah.
Please, Hive, please, get onto a set of inters this time. I beg of you.
I see green tires, so it looks.
Oh, thank goodness they're green and they have tread on them. He will live to fight another day, thankfully. And this race just got extremely interesting. Because actually it's raining quite hard. There's a lot of spray all of a sudden.
Armad is on the intermediate now.
We moved to full wets by the end of the race.
That's a possibility as well. And maybe it was like Armad is a high tire and he needs to go to the pit more often. So
yes, so he went to the wets, went straight back to the inters. His only pit stop now is the penultimate lap of the race.
Could be. You're a smart one though.
Interesting. Very interesting. So, I mean, our top 5 at the moment, we're going to discount Era Voice because higher tiers don't score points in lower tiers. So your top 5 are Naked Champ, BFD Ross, Stoob, Jackster, and Avanash. So Avanash is still in P5, technically. So it's not worked out too bad for him.
And Naked Champion needs to build the gap again.
Yeah, obviously I don't want to curse the man because that would be terrible. However, he's looked fairly comfortable so far.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him
in the wet.
With the rain.
Yes, gets very interesting all of a sudden.
I think one more lap and then we go.
Yes, B17 should have caught up by the middle of the next lap. He's coming down the pit straight now.
Yeah. Fahret penalties again into the pit. Let's see.
Oh, he's serving a penalty. That's very clever.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very good decision. Switch your tyres onto fresh, serve your penalty, get back out.
Yeah, that's a smart decision.
Yeah. Just get it served. Don't worry about it at the end of the race. He can just get his head down now. Oh, Smith loses his front wing. Again, very easy to lock up in the wet. I know Smith is a no assists user. Yes, second safety car.
I wonder if we're gonna see one more with this rain, man.
Listen, it's gone down in MRC history when we did this track. Was it 3 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago? And back in those days we had a tier 4.
Yeah.
And we had 5 safety cars, which is the maximum that you're allowed on a game.
Oh.
And we had 3 finishers.
Wow.
Yeah. I was commenting that. That was a super exciting race.
Is it still like 5 safety cars?
Yeah. 5 safety cars is the most you can have on this game.
Oh, that's most, yeah.
Yeah. And we've only had 2, so we're doing very well so far.
Exactly. We're doing really well. We have still 18 people left.
Yeah, exactly. Only 2 DNFs, it's fine. And the safety car is coming in.
Beautiful. 10 more laps to go, I think.
Yep. 10 racing laps. Assuming that we don't have any more safety cars. The Naked Champ is doing a very, very slow restart. So let's see when he's going to go. I'm going to ride on board with him. So I have a vague idea of when he's going.
Yeah, I will stay behind him. With Ross.
And he's going.
Yeah.
And it was a good restart from him.
Yeah, Aeroforce reacted a little bit late, but he's good now. He's good.
Stube also got caught napping a little bit.
Ross is going for it, man, for P2.
Saviour's gone into the pits.
Ross for P2.
Oh yeah, up goes Ross past Era Voice. What a move.
Beautiful.
Stube is now gonna want to clear Era Voice fairly quickly so that he can stick with Ross. I have to say, immediately, Ross seems a bit more comfortable in the wet than Naked Champ does.
Yeah. Let me have a look where Ross is in the championship. He got a P4 last week. That was his first points of the season. He's yeah, he has a good chance for podium.
Nice.
Naked Champ almost building the gap again.
Almost. He sort of builds it and then BFD sort of eats it back again. So it's fairly stable at the moment.
Aeroforce is really close behind Russ.
I think Naked Champ just took a while to get his tyres into the working temperature because he's starting to look more confident again.
Good battle for P4 as well. Ben is on P6. Ooh, a lot of sliding.
Yep, a lot of sliding. Is Benny going to try and go for a move into turn 1? Avanash goes a little bit defensive.
Double overtake though. No, not yet.
Oh, Stubran's a bit wide. And they're 3 wide going to turn 2. Stub has to back out. But Stub gets a much better exit out of 2 and gets straight back past Avanash.
Wow.
Oh, Zant nearly loses it into a wall as well. We are definitely starting to see some gaps build.
Yeah. A lot of 1 seconds.
I'm just going to do my due diligence and look at who's done what pit stops. Irvoice stopped twice, Benny twice. Yep, looks like all of the higher tier reserves are obeying the rules very, very well. Good boys. Good boys. Always, Benny's making a move on Irvoice up into P3.
Smith is the only one on the
full wet.
Wet tire now. Yeah.
And it looks like he's struggling because it's just not that wet. Oh, Jackster's lost it, I think.
Yeah, he lost it.
Oh no, and lost an end plate as well. Benny gets past Ross. He's just not hanging round. Next up, Naked Champ.
Ben is almost behind Naked Champ.
Avanash is caught right back up to Stoob. Is he going to get the move done? He's getting a decent slipstream, but can't get the move done there.
What a race from Ben. I know he's a higher tire driver, but still a great drive. He gained 13 positions.
He's the new Ugoni, so we're just going to ignore him in the nicest possible way. It has been a spectacular drive from him, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, big twitch. But he controls it very nicely. The really interesting battle here is Avanash and Stoob, who are still really close together.
And everyone is doing a good job, man. With,
yeah.
There's not a lot of wing damage.
Hive Eclipse is up to P8. Hanging on to the back of Loppy quite nicely. Hanging to the back of Loppy very nicely, actually.
Some people are going so close by the wall.
Oh, yeah. It's trying to carry as much speed as possible without running wide into a wall.
Yeah. The closest gap is now Airways on P12.
Yeah, indeed.
Is he going for it? That's what I heard is also...
Oh, B17's out! He's lost it and it's a VSC!
Ooh, safety car, full safety car on my screen. Let's see. Yeah.
Why is it telling me VSC and then letting a safety car drive out of the pit lane?
No idea, man.
This game is so bugged.
Oh, this is going to hurt Naked Champ though.
It is, yeah.
A few laps left. He needs to build a gap.
Yeah, that I completely forgot about his 3 seconds. Yeah, that's really going to hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 3 seconds apiece for him and Hive Eclipse. And obviously, Benny, Irvoice, Loppy all have their next stop left to do because they all have to pit. Oh, 10 seconds for Sambal. Yeah, they all have to stop higher tiers at the end of lap 25. So with this safety car, that should actually even the grid out and put all of the tier 3s back into the top 10, hopefully.
Yeah. I just was checking the warnings, but I don't know. Am I allowed to say it?
Probably not, only because if someone is listening to the stream,
Exactly.
they might be joking around going, I could just push him wide, get him a warning, and get him 3 seconds.
The last time I was with Ed on Tire 2, and I said like, oh, Sociopath has like 40% of ERS left. And then he said, oh, you can say that on stream. So yeah, I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, because then the person behind goes, I'm going to use all of mine and get past him. He can't defend me.
Let's see the penalties. There's still 10 seconds indeed of Sambal.
Yeah, apparently he had a severe collision with Hyperclips.
Oh yeah. Sometimes
The game told
so
me.
Unlucky, man.
It is unfortunately, but
I had it a few times, like just behind the car, and someone is touching me from behind, really slightly, and then you get the 10 seconds.
Yeah, that one's infuriating, where you get touched by someone and you get the penalty. That just makes no sense.
And this going for an interesting move.
Oh, and.
He's going for the medium.
Oh, and. You see that wet stuff falling from the sky? That normally means you don't do that.
I hope he does it like an extreme. If he races.
This is the opposite of what he normally does. And Jackster's gone for softs. Am I missing something?
Oh.
But am I missing something?
Maybe it's clearing up a little bit. It's still raining on my screen though. But
it's still raining on my screen. There is absolutely still water falling from the sky.
Going to watch End a little bit, like in the outlook. And I think it's not even that bad.
I mean, I guess
I saw some people like driving and struggling a lot, and now I see some people on the mediums and doing all right.
I mean, Ant is twitchy when he chucks the power down.
Yeah, indeed, I agree.
But he's not looking like he's going to lose it into a wall, per se.
Slowing down. Does that mean...
I think he wanted to let Saviour through, and Saviour was like, no. I want to do this the proper way, sir. What it does mean is that the safety car is staying out for another lap.
Yeah, indeed.
Jackster's definitely looking twitchy.
Oh!
Benny's out?
No! Naked Champ! He lost his wing when he...
Oh no!
At least something. Maybe M-Pladar is really lucky.
Is it possible that...
He's going for soft as well.
It can't be. There's still spray!
Oh,
It can't be!
Exciting. This could be like a really good call.
Or a terrible call.
Optimistic. But there's also a savior. Going for the soft tower.
I'm baffled. Are you baffled?
Yeah.
Because it's still raining! And the cars are still spraying wet stuff at the car behind.
This is going to be really interesting now. I think Naked Champ is the only guy from Tire 3.
Nope, Jackster. He's on the soft. So is BFD Ross.
Okay.
This is either going to be a stroke of genius from those who have gone for slicks, or there'll be a safety car in approximately a lap and a half.
I'm watching the castle and it's dry. Let me see, like...
Now this is bizarre, because the castle, you are correct, sir, looks pretty much dry as a bone. But turn 1 and 2 was absolutely chucking it down. I don't know what...
It's just 4 laps, and they need to overtake like 10 people. Of course, there's a few drivers that need to pit 1 lap before, but...
I'm so confused. It's looking dry now.
Yeah, and I think it's going to hurt though. Like, if you stay on the intermediate tire.
Is the safety car staying out again?
Yeah, because a lot of people
yeah, but it's so late in the race. You'd think it would just go, oh well, tough. You've got to catch up on your own time, pal.
Yeah, it did. I agree. They're really lucky. And this could be like saving.
Are we glitched?
On the intermediates.
Stoob's in! Oh, Stoob nearly dies!
Stoob is listening!
Stoob nearly died in the pit lane!
It's only F15, Yuki, Flaherty on the intermediates.
But it is definitely dry now.
3 laps. Yeah, it's only 3 laps, but how many seconds you will lose, man? I think a lot, to be honest.
Well, all of the higher tiers have to pit again on lap 25 regardless.
Yeah.
But it just depends. If the tyres overheat super quickly, then people like Avanash, Hyperclips, Wookie, they're going to be in a right pickle, because when the intermediates overheat, they're bad. They're really bad tyres. It's going to be very interesting. I think BFD Ross is he in a shout of a win here?
Yes, definitely.
It's going to be close.
Did Naked Champ like pitted late again?
He has pit again.
Oh, because he lost his front wing a little bit, I think. And I think he didn't have like to change the front wing a little bit. Maybe he missed the end plate and the game didn't let him.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting end to the race. Surely, the safety car is going to have to come in this lap.
Yeah, there's 3 laps remaining.
If it doesn't come in this lap, Avanash might pull a blinder here, and there might not be enough time for... Oh, it's in!
Yeah, it's going in.
So here we go.
People on the soft tire, they have the best chance. Jexta and Russ.
It's going to be a very interesting end to the race. We are on inters for half the grid. We are on a severely dry grid at this point. It's going to be interesting. Here we go.
3 seconds penalty.
Ah, that's unfortunate. So when's Era Voice going to go? Safety car is safely in the pit lane. He's gone.
He's going early, really early. Can he stay in front?
Jack's had a really good restart.
Wow.
But BFD Ross is gonna stay ahead. No. And he's even gonna send it on Armour. Jackster broke later and unfortunately picked up some wing damage for the privilege.
Yeah, he did. So that brings Ross maybe... Oh, that's fair.
Armour's letting people through. What a gentleman. And a scholar.
He's the gentleman of the league, man. Holy.
We love Era Voice. And we love Armour. Era Voice is not doing his usual thing of letting people through today, but you know. I think Era Voice has a bit of pride about sitting in first place currently.
It's interesting to see like the gap from Airways and Russ. Do you see it? Like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
A gap. So it looks like the intermediate tire is better.
It looks that way, doesn't it? Because the gap's not coming down.
This is insane.
It's coming down when they get to a kind of straight section.
Yeah.
But as soon as there's a turn involved, the intermediates have the advantage.
But there are still 2 laps to go after, so maybe everything can still happen. Huh?
Avinash, as it stands, yeah, Avinash, as it stands, is still on for another win.
Yeah. A naked champ at P10, so.
Azira Voice pits a lap early, but okay. So does Airways.
And Lauke.
Okay, they're all going to pit a lap early. That's okay.
Naked champ, 10 seconds.
Oh, why is he in the pits again?
I think intermediate tire again, let me check. He lost his front wing.
Oh no. Hyperclips and Wookie are having a huge battle here.
Wait, the gap is so close right now between the soft tire.
10 seconds again for Naked Champ.
Wow.
It goes from bad to worse.
Ross is on P5 now, overtaking Airways on the softer tire.
I think that switchover is happening now.
Oh no!
Oh, 3 seconds for Ross!
Jackster.
It's all going mad here. And Avinash is out the front going, yes, keep fighting, let me drive away.
Almost 4 seconds away.
Yeah.
Without the penalty, so... yeah, you can see definitely now the softer tire is now the better tire.
It's definitely the better tire, but... can he get the moves done? One down. Several to go.
What the end to the race, man.
This has been crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Ooh, Flaherty is overtaking Russ.
Oh, they're going 3 wide down the pit straight. Who's gonna come out ahead?
Beautiful braking from Jackster.
Stoob might get the move done on BFD Ross here. He does, doesn't, does, maybe, possibly, they're still side by side. But he gets a much better exit and through goes Stoob up to P6. Jackster could yet take P2. He's going to get it through penalties anyway. But I know Jackster and he's going to want to take it on track.
There's a yellow flag. That's someone in the McLaren, it looks like. Safe here. Jackster's still fighting.
He's hanging in there.
Can Wookie like still overtake him with the intermediate tire?
I'm gonna say unlikely.
He's just really close behind though.
He is very close behind, to be fair. Surely he's not gonna send it. No, he hasn't. Smart move, Wookie, because that would have been terrifying.
Ooh, there's...
Mind you, he has half a look! But gets himself on the curb, which puts him all sorts of out of shape.
Stoop on the softer tire. He's going for...
He's bump drafting! He is bump drafting! This is the sort of thing you only see in F2. He's going through, he's going through! He gets himself up to P4 to the line! And finishes on the podium! What an end to the race! Oh my gosh! Naked Champ. Oh, all the way down in P12.
And another 10-second penalty. Oh, no, that's the same one, of course, yeah.
That is so unfortunate. But yes.
Yeah.
What an end to that race. Oh my gosh.
And what a win from Avinash.
He did incredibly well to hold on to those intermediate tyres at the end there.
Yeah, his quali didn't go that well, but in the race, man, everything came together, man.
He has shown today why consistency pays off.
Yeah.
Becoming a regular member of the top step is Avinash.
What a podium. South Africa.
Yeah.
South Africa, Netherlands,
And then Stube.
South Korea, I think.
Yeah, I can guarantee you he's British. He's just got a South Korean flag.
Love it.
In the same way that I've got a really, really random flag, but I'm definitely British. But there we go. So your provisional finishing position, obviously subject to stewarding. Avinash takes the win with Jackster and Stube on the podium, followed by Flaherty, Wookie, Sambal, Hyperclips, Smith, BFD, Ross, and Naked Champ will actually take the final point despite being so far down due to the way that higher tiers can no longer score drivers' points in a lower tier. So go on, who is your driver of the day, Bobo?
It has to be Evans, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad quality, not the bad quality, but as a championship leader, and then finishing this off, man, with a win. Wow.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. He had an absolutely amazing race there. Fair play to him. But thank you all very much for joining us. Tier 3 is done. We will be back in about, what time are we on? We'll be back in 15 minutes where the Extreme Boys, no assists, will race Azerbaijan the final time this week. And then we'll be back on Monday as normal at 7 p.m. where we will start the street race of Singapore. And thank you for joining me, Bobo. It's been lovely to do comms with you for the first time.
Yeah, man. That's fun, man. Thank you.
And yes, we will see you all in about 15 minutes. Good night.